So, on Nnamdi Kanu case, the prosecution has closed the case.
Hold on guys, before you continue with the rest of the video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and also share your opinion via the comment section. So Nnamdi Kanu was in court yesterday, and as usual, there was no case against him. The federal government came out with no case submission. That is to say, they don't have any case against him, and even the ones they presented were weak evidences, as even mentioned by this popular Nigerian activists rather, seeking. Now, there was a comment made by one of the senior officers. The comments read, "The federal government today concluded its case before Justice James Omotosho on the terrorism charge against the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu." Kanu Agabi informed the court that the defense will be filing a no-case submission. He asked for 14 days from next Tuesday for them to file necessary documents. Justice Omotosho granted the defense team 14 days and the prosecution another 14 days to file theirs. The matter is adjourned to Friday, 18 July 2025 for the adoption of written addresses in respect of no case submission. Did you hear that, guys? No case was actually submitted against Nnamdi Kanu. This is very, very hilarious, and this man has spent years, up to 4 or 5 years in prison, and they don't have any no case against him. Over time, we've seen the court declaring him winner and he should be released, but then DSS kept on keeping him under their custody. Now I'm going to allow you to watch this video and hear what let me just show you this clip of Nnamdi Kanu in court, and I'm going to be playing. The next one is seeking addressing the matter as it is. Watch the video from the beginning to the end. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, because I'll be bringing you information concerning this matter as the case unfolds.
Updates from Nnamdi Kanu court case today. Me too, I just go back home from court. Yes, me too, I get court case. I just go back home. So, on Nnamdi Kanu case, the prosecution has closed the case because the case lack evidence, strong evidence. The only evidence these people are presenting against Nnamdi Kanu that they said they charged for terrorism is 5 witnesses, gossip from newspaper, with weak evidence, too much weak evidence. This is not about Nnamdi Kanu. This is about all of us speaking the truth to power in this country called Nigeria. If it can happen to Nnamdi Kanu, it can happen to you too as well. So as we speak, Nnamdi Kanu defense legal team, they are not backing down. So they are filing a no case, to tell them that Nnamdi Kanu no get case, so leave him, let him go. All right. So Nnamdi Kanu is still fighting for freedom. The fight for freedom is still on. He will be back in the court by 18th of July. Even me, where I did your front light, I'm still also going to the court on the 17th of July next month. Don't forget, I was charged for treason. And since then, they'll be adjourning. No evidence, no witness. This is a fight for freedom, and we will not back down. I will not stop saying the truth to power, either they like it or not. Free Nnamdi Kanu now, cause no case. No case.
Alright, my people, so after watching that video and seeing what Seeking had to say about the whole matter, you can see that okay, this guy is actually he's been saying the truth. Even himself is also going to court. According to him, his own case is adjourned to 17th. You understand the matter? But then Nnamdi Kanu has no case. They don't have any case against him. Even though he was charged, accused of terrorism, treason, and the whole English which are just speaking to just keep him in prison. You understand? They don't have any evidence against him. According to, their defense, the defense team of Nnamdi Kanu, he was even forcefully taken into Nigeria. You understand the matter? So Nigeria is even supposed to pay for damages for, breaching the laws and, breaching, fundamental human rights, which is pertaining to Nnamdi Kanu. Now, guys, I'm going to be actually playing the rest of the video for you guys to take a look at it and listen to what this man had to say, which is actually the major reason he was arrested in the very first place. Watch the video from the beginning to the end. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and also share your opinion via the comment section.
If not for the coming of IPOB, of Radio Biafra, all of you would have lived and died in the ignorance that Ojukwu caused a war. That's what they were writing. Britain helped them to write it. Ojukwu was a rebel, a secessionist, because we had no media. That is why they're paying Facebook billions upon billions of US dollars to stop this truth from coming out. Did Ojukwu cause any war? Go on is alive, go and ask him. Did Ojukwu cause any war? Ojukwu went and negotiated restructuring with you in Aburi. You came back. Britain told you not to agree because Britain realized that all the component units of Britain knows that if you go back to regionalism, you will have economic growth. The country will do very well. But Britain doesn't want it. That was why they even instigated the Nzogwu coup, so-called Nzogwu coup, saying they will bring Awolowo to become the head of state. They knew what was going to happen. They wanted to truncate the economic miracle of Dr. Michael. But what I'm telling you are fast. Go and investigate for yourself. In the East, you had the fastest growing economy in the whole world, over 40% every year. In the West, Awolowo was performing his own miracle as well. Even in the North, Ahmadu Bello and Tafawa Balewa were doing very well. You had all those massive industries in the North. You even had Alamajiris that were employed in the North, meaningfully employed, gainfully employed. They were all doing very well. Britain said, no, for us to control these people, we need to impoverish them. Let us introduce this war. There was a coup by Nzogwu. And after that, there was the massacre of, as usual, massacre of our people in the North. Ojukwu said, I have to secure my land and my people. They said, no, let's go to Aburi to discuss it. Ojukwu went to Aburi and agreed restructuring. That's something now you're asking for. To tell you how foolish Nigerians are. They're very foolish. That same nonsense you're asking for now was discussed many years ago. Ojukwu sat down in Aburi with Gowon and decided that regionalism was the best way forward. Restructuring, going back to who you were, 1963 Constitution, 1960-1963 Constitution. Be on your own and pay tax to the central government, as they have in America, as they have even in Britain. Britain, you have Scotland that is almost independent. Wales, the same thing. Everybody is free. But Britain doesn't want the something they're enjoying to happen in Nigeria. Why? Ask yourself that question. Anybody telling you about one Nigeria is your enemy. I'll prove it to you now. Ojukwu negotiated devolution, regionalism. The North will be on their own, the West on their own, even Midwest on their own, and then the East on their own. It's the same one Nigeria. On their way to the airport, before they boarded the aircraft, a call came from Lagos, from the British High Commissioner in Lagos to Gowon, telling Gowon not to agree, after having signed the agreement. That same Gowon you're looking at today, God kept him alive so that he can witness the destruction he will bring upon that very zoo called Nigeria. Gowon said no. Do you know all the journalists in Nigeria, none of them have ever gone to Gowon to ask him, why did he say no to Aburi? Aburi was restructuring. None of those agitating for restructuring right now has ever gone to Gowon or gone to Nigeria to say, but Ojukwu negotiated restructuring. What happened? They came back and they said no. Ojukwu said, okay, so you want to continue to kill my people all over the place? No. Because of that, I'll declare Biafra. Today, they have brainwashed all of you with the perverse notion and thinking that somehow Ojukwu is responsible for causing a war, when opposite is the case. If not now, that after many years of hammering on this very topic, it has now sunk into the skull of the people that Gowon was the aggressor, not Ojukwu. That's how Nigeria is. Always blaming the victim. And we lost over 5 million people during that very genocidal war. They killed over 5 million Biafrans. They wanted to wipe us away from the face of this very earth. But we survived it. And we are here today. Those they gave birth to, they have come. And this time with a wrath that you cannot even begin to imagine. And Biafra must come.
So more guys, you don't see how the matter they be now. This is actually, that video you just finished watching is actually one of those videos he made, while he was free out there, saying so many things, which is already happening today. I mean, this man has always seen Nigeria, he has always seen the future, although Nigerians refuse to see it. So Nnamdi Kanu's detention in prison is not surprising, and the way I'm seeing it, they're not even ready to actually release him because more truths will be revealed. He even talked about, the big man Tinubu becoming the president of Nigeria years ago, which people doubted, and even the Fulani killings that is happening in Benue today, and is already manifesting. You understand? The truth is actually bitter, and the federal government is not actually going to free him because he's going to expose all their evil or the corruption which they're actually doing. You understand the matter? Now this case is not just for Nnamdi Kanu, it is a case for everyone, because anybody can become a victim of this. We've even seen very dark man over time arrested. The last time he got arrested in GT Bank for no reason. If not that Nigerian lended their voices, spoke out, protested, by now maybe would have been talking stories about very dark man, because who knows where the agenda for adopting him in such a manner. Imagine how big these people are and how government is treating them. Then imagine you, who is not even connected, who doesn't have the power to fight government. What will happen to you if you are a victim in this kind of case? You understand? So it's not all about being tribalism, saying okay, this one does not concern me and all of that. You get the matter. But don't forget guys to subscribe to this channel, because I'll be bringing you more details like this. Thank you for watching, and see you on my next video.